Cancer, and welcome back to my channel, and this is Anything Spiritual, and this is going to be your monthly reading for June 2021. Before we start, we're going to have a quick look at these books. This is a dad notebook, so it's going to be available on Amazon. It's not quite live yet, but obviously we have Father's Day coming up. I mean, you can buy your dad a notebook for any time. So it's a plain notebook with pictures at the bottom with love hearts, and they say things like, you're awesome, simply the best, love you dad, thank you dad. There will be a picture on every page, but because this is just a proof, there wasn't one here, but there will be when it goes live, and I'll put a link in the description below. And then also in the description below, I'll put this book here that me and my sister co-wrote. You've probably seen it before. It's called The Spirit Within. Again, available on Amazon, and it's to do with, mediumship and spiritual development. My sister also has a channel called Mind's Eye Inspiration, and she also has monthly videos. So if you'd like to have a look at that, again, I'll put a link in the description below. Okay, Cancer, I was asking what the month ahead holds for you for June 2021, and two cards fell out. And you had the Three of Pentacles, and you had the Eight of Wands. Okay, now the Eight of, we'll start with the Three of Pentacles actually. And the Three of Pentacles, threes are about like taking the next step, advancement. So for me, I felt you're taking the next step in a particular area. And the Eight of Wands, you can see someone standing there and they're letting off all these arrows, and the arrows are, heading off into the distance. And it's about sort of getting yourself out there, expanding. In fact, as I'm talking about it, there we go, the Eight of Wands. So there you are, you're getting yourself out there. For some people it can be going abroad, it can be, extending yourself in some way. So if you are self-employed, or you're doing anything where you're trying to get your name out there, then you are taking the next steps. We've got that Three of Pentacles. Don't forget, you're taking the next step in getting yourself out there. So well done, Cancer. You look like you are extending yourself in some way, whether it's, like I say, self-employment, whether it's just some sort of creativity that you're passing on that knowledge to other people, but you're getting it out there. It doesn't necessarily have to be abroad, but in some way you are extending something that you're doing, and it's something that you've started, and you're taking the next steps in that area. So it's all exciting for you this month, Cancer, when you take those next steps and you get yourself out there and you take that advancement as something that you've already started. You know what this is, because threes are when you've already made the decision. So you've already started it. You've already made the plans. You've already made the decision. That card dropped on the floor. Okay, Cancer, so let's have a look what's come out so far to extend on this reading. You've got a couple of Kings and Queens there. You've got the Hanged Man. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are on the turn for you, Cancer. And so that's really good. I do feel that it's a positive turn. The wheel is turning. It's going in your direction, okay? Because we know that you're taking the next step. We know that you're taking advancement. We know that you're getting out there. So that's got to be a positive turn on that Wheel of Fortune then. Let's turn another card over. Don't worry about it, Cancer. We've got the Nine of Swords there. You're worrying. You're overthinking. It's all in your mind. This card comes out. We've got two cards there, so we'll keep those. This Nine of Swords comes out when you're worrying, when you're overthinking, and generally it tends to mean that things are not as bad as what you think they are. It's all in your mind, Cancer, okay? So yes, it's exciting that you're taking this next step, but you're really overthinking it and you're really worrying about it, okay? You've got that Queen of Swords there, so she's quite possibly helping you. Someone's quite possibly quite sort of strict. If this is not you being strict with yourself and making yourself do this, then you've got the Queen of Swords helping you, and she'll be pushing you along. She'll be saying, now come on, get this done, stop messing around, get on with it. So somebody is urging you to get on and do it, and if it's not another person, then this is what you're telling yourself. You're trying to take over that mindset and trying to get yourself going. we've got the King of Wands. Now, that can be about taking your time, making sure you get things right. And talking about making sure you get things right and taking your time, that is next to the Hanged Man. So that's telling you, make sure you look at everything, make sure you get it all organised. The last thing you want to do, Cancer, is, you know, try to excel yourself in one way and get yourself out there and, you know, miss some steps, lose an opportunity. So you want to make sure that whatever you're doing, you've got all the facts, you've got all the information, you don't miss anything. You know, you don't want to miss out on an opportunity to advertise yourself in some other way. So make sure you have a good look at everything. Take your time. You don't need to rush this. You've got all month. You're getting yourself out there, okay? Another little card here warning you. You've got the Seven of Swords. Now, sevens are about a new approach, and this is about making sure that somebody doesn't take things from you. And I'm sure it's not you trying to take something from somebody else. So this could be somebody stealing your ideas. This could be somebody running off with your plans. You know, you're trying to extend, you're trying to do something, you're trying to advertise, and someone else comes along and whips it out from under you. So just be careful, Cancer, with your plans, who you tell, what you're doing. You don't want someone else to come along and steal your ideas. And we've got the Ace of Swords. So again, that is a new start. It can also be worry and concern. And we'd already said you're overthinking this. You're worrying about this. We've got a couple of worry cards here. Let's have a look. Let's pull another card on there to clarify what's going on. We've got the Knight of Cups. Knights can be offers, okay? So you've got something coming to you, as well as you getting yourself out there and trying to, you know, extend on what you're doing. You've got some sort of offer. And this is where I feel the worry and concerns coming in there. You're worrying about it. Don't put yourself down, Cancer. You can do this. So if you get an offer, if someone comes along and they like what you're doing and they want to take you up on it, or they see what you're doing, whether it's something creative, and they say, will you make me some of those? Trust in yourself, Cancer. Don't put yourself down. Don't panic. Don't worry. You've got everything in a row that you need. You've got the Nine of Wands, okay? You're all organised. You're all sorted. You know, Nine of Wands there. It's telling you that the struggle's past now. You're organised, just sorted. You've got everything in a row, okay? And we've got the Four of Pentacles there. So you could be holding on to your money too tightly. You could be worried. This is where the worry and concern could also be coming in to do with money. It may have to cost you to advertise, or it may have to cost you to do something that linked with getting yourself out there. And you're holding on to your money. You're worried whether it's worth spending it or not. Okay, but you do have the Ten of Pentacles there, which tells you you've got the opportunity for fruition. You've got the opportunity for sort of completion and conclusions in the money area. When you get tens, it's a completion in something and you're moving on. So I do feel that this thing that you're extending on, it's a completion in some way. So you're going into a whole new start. And I do feel if you do have to spend some money on it, do feel it be positive, because you've got that Ten of Pentacles there. Okay, so Cancer, it looks all good, but you're going to be worrying, you're going to be panicking, you're going to be, you know, overthinking it, but you don't need to do that. Just trust in yourself, just take your time, just look at everything, and once you've absorbed it all, you know, there's no rush. And then hopefully you'll feel a lot calmer and a lot happier about things. So let's look at your Angel and Saint cards and see what they've got to say for your reading for June 2021. Now remember, cards are jumping on the floor here. Remember, if you haven't already subscribed and you like these readings, please hit the subscribe. We've got 2 cards come out here, so we're going to use them all. We've got Sweetness. Okay, so that's a lovely little card telling you, you know, this sweetness about you. So stop worrying. You've got all good things. You've got a lovely personality. People like you. People are going to warm to you. They're going to enjoy what you're doing. You've got that sweetness, Cancer. You can win these people over, okay? And you are good with people, and you're always putting other people first. higher education. Whatever it is you're doing, you've learnt your lessons in some way. You know what you're doing. You've got that ability. You've got that knowledge. You've got that higher education card there. So you know exactly what you're doing, Cancer. So don't worry. Don't put yourself down. Don't panic. You've got the skills you need. You've got the knowledge you need. And you can move ahead with this. No problem. Okay, these are your guide cards, and it says physical body. So that's probably just telling you to just look after yourself. Obviously, we know you've been worrying, so we know with the mind you've been worrying, and obviously mind, body and soul, they're all connected there. So just look after yourself, just look after your mind and look after your body. Okay, Cancer. So I've been shuffling these cards. These are animal oracle cards, and the card that has come out the bottom of the pack, I did laugh when I saw it, and it's the bee spirit, and it says sweet results await. Now, what card did we have earlier for you? We had the sweetness, and I said that people warm to you, people like you. You've got sweet success coming, okay? So you need to stop worrying, Cancer. Stop worrying about the outcome. Stop worrying about what's happening. Okay, so now we've got love and relationship cards. So these readings are general readings, and they can resonate with you in different areas of your life. For some of you, it may have resonated in the love and relationship area. For some of you, it may not. So we're going to pull a couple of love and relationship cards, and 2 have come out, and let's see what we've got for you. And you've got playfulness, recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit fun to shine. Okay, so go out there, have fun, Cancer. And soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. So the person that you're with, Cancer, you need to start enjoying that time together again. Recapture that playfulness. You know, this is your soulmate. You've got a good connection with this person. And for those of you who are single, again, it's about recapturing that playfulness about yourself, and then hopefully you will draw your soulmate to you, okay? So thank you for watching, Cancer. Remember the Dad Notebook. I will put a link in the description below. Father's Day coming up there. The Spirit Within book, again, a link in the description below. And my sister's channel, if you want to check that out, that will also be in the description below. So thank you for watching. Have a good month, and I'll see you again soon.